actors. Okay, so a lot of you guys ask me this all of the time. What should I know before I start an acting career? Or how do I start an acting career? I get that question all of the time, so I'm gonna answer it. So the first thing you need to know is there are two types of actors. There are amateur actors that do acting because they love to do it. So they have a regular full-time job in a bank or whatever. And on the side, they do community theater and sometimes background work and little things at church or whatever. But it's a side thing. They do it because they love it. And then there's the second type of actor, which is a professional actor, which does acting to make a living, to get paid, right? Now, in my opinion, you should be a combination of both. I mean, I've worked with a lot of professional actors that were very unhappy in their life. So I really think that you should always have that love of acting and have that amateur side of you along with the professional side. But you need to be really clear about which side you're on, because I think a lot of actors aren't clear about that. So they're kind of wanting to be a professional actor, but they're acting like an amateur actor. So you've got to really make that decision about, because it's two different sets of actions, if that makes sense. So if you've never acted before, the first thing I want you to do is go take an acting class and decide if this is something you really want to commit to and you love doing. And if you want to be an amateur and just do it on the side for the rest of your life, or if you want to really make an exerted effort to be a professional actor. So if you've never taken an acting class, shut this video down, go do that, and come back and watch this video. Now, I assume that you've already taken the acting class. You already know, yes, Valerie, I want to be a professional actor. I want to get paid to act. Great. So now you are opening a business. It's your business. You're an entrepreneur. You're in business for yourself. So what do you do to start an acting career? Well, the first thing is you need to know what you're selling and who's going to buy you. So you need to know what your product is. You need to be able to talk about your product and to be able to pitch yourself to your customer base. Okay, so the first thing is you want to spend some time on brand. And then once you know what that brand is, it's going to be way easier for you to go get your headshots and to get a reel that all sort of matches that, right? So like I'm the buoyant, ballsy broad who will take you through the funhouse. I'm a cross between Kathy Bates and Drew Barrymore. You know, I play that woman that lives across the street from you. When you see me coming, you turn off your lights and pretend like you're not home. Probably if I had to pick two words that best described my brand, it would be adorable bully. Now, where does the adorable bully work? There's a spectrum to that brand. There's a spectrum to all of your brands. But where does that adorable bully work? Well, she works on Disney. She works in sitcom, and she also works in like kind of scarier movies, right? So that if I'm really the adorable bully, like the woman that lives across the street, the next door neighbor that's always in your business and a little bit too much makeup, blah, 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 that is all over Disney and sitcoms. And if I'm just the bully, we see that in horror movies, like what I did in Resident Evil Extinction or some of the other horror movies, kind of things I did. That's more the bully. So those are the characters that I have made a living playing for the last 35 years. So I need to make sure that I have the headshot that's like sort of the Disney, really character-y. I sort of have the one that's in the middle, that maybe the helicopter mom that's a little bit too much in your business, or the grandma that plays football with you. And then I need to have the scary homeless woman picture, which I just did a movie where I played a homeless woman. That's why I have gray hair. Anyway, so I need to know that I have the headshots to go do that. Then once you know what you're selling and how to talk about it, then you go out and you start to sell before you find an agent, right? Now, actors hire us all the time, and I help actors get agents, keep agents, or fire agents. The thing is that I would rather have you understand who you are and how to sell yourself and know who your customers are before you go get an agent, because an agent is a commission-based job. And if you don't have anything that shows that your ability to sell yourself and for them to make money, they're not going to stay interested very long. So the first thing that you should do as an actor is understand your brand, and then understand your who you're selling to. That's the most important thing to start as an actor. There are a lot of videos on this page about brand and sales and that sort of thing. So I won't go any farther into that conversation, but I did want to give you a sort of idea of how to start as an acting class. Number one, if you haven't done it, go take an acting class. And then number two, start to put your brand together with your headshots and your resumes and understand who you're selling to. As always, if you have questions, please reach out to me at Valerie@actorsfasttrack.com. We'll get you on my calendar. We'll have a conversation about your acting career and where you're headed. I hope you're having a beautiful, amazing day. I'll talk to you soon.